Victoria's parole board is set to undergo major changes following a spate of murders committed by offenders with a history of violence. Christina Hearn is following this story for us in Melbourne. Chris, good morning to you. Take us through the recommendations.
Well, Amelia, community safety will now be the priority, according to the Victorian Premier, who held a media conference on these sweeping changes to the parole board. It all comes after a damning report by Ian Callanan, who is a former High Court judge. Now, this report was commissioned after the brutal murder of Jill Meagher by convicted rapist Adrian Bailey. And Ian Callanan was very scathing of the current parole system. He found it is proved to be too easy for serious, violent and sexual offenders to obtain and to remain on parole. Now, he has made recommendations of introducing a two-tiered parole system, basically a three-member panel first up, which only can grant parole after a unanimous decision. But then a review panel is also set up, which either confirms or overturns the decision, and their decision is final. There is no appeal process. So that is some of the recommendations made by Ian Callanan. Now, Dr. Napthine says that they will adopt a number of the 23 recommendations, but he wouldn't say just which ones. Of course, that goes out. There is going to be a cabinet review in place. However, Dr. Napthine, the Premier, has agreed to the thrust of the report. Let's have a listen to what he had to say.
Dangerous offenders in the past have been given the benefit of the doubt that they shouldn't have been. That changes today.
Now, this all comes as 3AW's Neil Mitchell revealed this morning that Adrian Bailey never appeared in person before the parole board. It was all done via paperwork. The Correction Minister confirmed that today. There is no doubt that there has been a lot of community outrage over the current parole system, and Dr. Napthine this morning did concede that the parole board's actions have been totally and utterly unacceptable. They're the consequences he was talking about. But this change that he is committed to cannot come soon enough for the families of the victims. Amelia?
Absolutely. Christine, we appreciate the update. Thank you.